Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Sonia's Adventure. Happy Thursday to you all. I hope if today is the very first time you're coming across this channel, you have subscribed and you will also become a returning subscriber. My returning subscribers, this channel wouldn't be the same without you. So let me thank you so much for always coming back. I love and I appreciate it very much. Thank you for always liking, sharing and commenting. It helps the channel to continue to grow. So guys, let me jump right into it. I haven't been posting a lot, but I'm still on this YouTube street and I'm moving around and I'm seeing what is happening. I'm just going to say it as it is. Marwa kept his birthday party on the 15th and Peris was there. And I can't tell you the second-hand shame that I am feeling right now for Peris. Let me tell you guys, all the way in Jamaica here, I'm feeling the shame. Peris went up there and wished Marwa long life that he could live to see several generations of grandchildren. Spoke how much he held her hand so that she's where she is today. But Marwa is not pleased with what Peris has done, and right in that audience in front of so many persons, even though he said it's a small mistake. No, it's not a small mistake. Marwa, if you came to your audience like that and embarrassed Peris like that in front of all those people, plus all of us who are out here watching, you said how ungrateful Peris has been. And I know you're hurt. I know you're hurt. And I know it's ungratefulness. But the fashion, the manner, the audience, I can't imagine how Peris is feeling right now. Because people have been on Peris back out in the social media space, chastising Peris for leaving her sick mother and coming to Yebo and say to get views and subscribers and whatever else that they're talking about Peris. And it has gotten to her so much, guys. If you are following up what is happening in Yebo and say, what is happening on this YouTube street, you can see it for yourself. Peris had to come out in recent days to dispel some of the rumors that have been going on in and around YouTube about she and Marwa. So that means she's hurting and you could hear it in her voice. And on the 15th, on Marwa's birthday, Marwa has come out to say Peris has been most ungrateful. Not in so many words. But if Marwa came out and said, you came here, I picked you with 43 subscribers. And I've held your hand to over 6,400 subscribers. You are monetized. You are making views, that you are making good money on YouTube. And you chose to move out of this villa that we have moved in together. And you didn't even let me know. He's saying in the inform him. It looks bad on both sides. And it's not the first Marwa has hinted about you leaving and how hurt he has been. I felt it for Marwa and I'm feeling it for you. The shame is too much. The shame is too much. I felt it like it's me. Because even though you went up there And you wanted to pass it off as you being so happy, you being so grateful to Marwa. Marwa has come out and said, no, Peris, you have been most ungrateful to me. After everything that I have done to you, you turn your back on me and you didn't even have the common courtesy to tell me that you were leaving. Whatever you were displeased about, whatever was hurting you, you left. And you did not tell me. You have turned your back on me. Even in the position as a PA, you had responsibility. You weren't just here. You had duties to do to help me in this process at this time when I need your help. You have turned your back on me. That is so embarrassing. That is the most embarrassing thing. He got back at you. He got back at you. And a lot of people out here might take that Marwa is very forgiving. He doesn't see as much. He doesn't observe as much. But he sees everything. And I'm not talking about this case in particular because this is very obvious. Okay? But he sees a lot. He knows when people is using him. He knows when people is talking things about him out here on this YouTube street. This man is very abreast of everything that is happening. And if you were very clever, I'm talking to you, Peris, if you were very clever, you would not have done what you did. If you knew Marwa any at all, you left that compound and you went to Mombasa because maybe you thought you could sideline him that kind of way, to go to Mombasa and then come back and find yourself an apartment instead of just leaving directly from the villa to another house. You decided you would do some cornering because that's what it's coming off to look like now. Maybe you really never had any good reason to go to Mombasa except that you wanted to leave the villa and you didn't want it to be so obvious. So you took that route so that you could sideline the obvious thing. And now you're not in the villa, but you keep coming back. If I were you, I would leave. If I were you, I would leave. The embarrassment is too much. Nothing that you're doing right now is coming off as genuine. If he sees you in this manner and he can tell the whole world that you are ungrateful, I don't see what else you can do there. If I were you, I would leave. The embarrassment is too much. He will never trust you. He sees you as maybe a person who is just there to make views and subscribers, just using him for ways. That's basically what he's saying. He's saying that you are ungrateful. I feel it for you. I feel it for you because he has said it to the world. Like basically, don't matter what you see her doing here. She's not genuine to me. She's just doing it for herself. She's selfish. Bite the hand that feed her. So if I were you, I would just leave. At this point, I don't think it spells any sense. Because we can see that you were very embarrassed. You hung your head. You couldn't speak up. And even when you were heaping praise on him, he came right back and said to you, don't even do that because you're not genuine. Sad. too much is coming out that is embarrassing. Too much is coming out that is embarrassing. Guys, tell me in the comment section what you think about what I've said. I firmly believe in what I've said because I've been observing. And I've observed, and I have been observing a lot more things. I just don't want to come out and make a video about certain things. But this man is a very clever man. You can't bypass him with anything. You know, somebody said the other day that the person who is assisting Marwa, like his PA, shouldn't have a YouTube channel. Hold on. Yes, as I was saying, somebody had said in my comment section that it's not even the best thing for the person who is playing the role of personal assistant to Marwa to have a YouTube channel, because YouTube is geared to bring money to people. That's the most important thing. Everybody who is on this space, the first and foremost thing for them is to make money. So the interest of the PA might be to make videos instead of focusing mainly on Marwa. And I think too that can be a disadvantage is that the PA, depending on how close that person is to Marwa, that person would have information about him that maybe the other people around him might not have. And everybody is looking for that story, that they are the first person breaking this story. They are the only person who is privy to certain things about Marwa. You understand? And I take that into consideration too. I don't really think that the person who is assisting him should have a YouTube channel. But as it is right now, he knows best. He decides what is what. And the person who is assisting him now as a PA seems very pleased with that person. So I wish them well. I wish Peris well. I wish she hadn't done what she did. And I can't tell her that, okay, you shouldn't leave Marwa's premises. She knows best, but at least you could have informed him, okay? The intelligent thing to have done was to inform him. And no, you wouldn't be in this embarrassing position that you are, coming off as most ungrateful, okay? But I wish you well. And it's your decision whether you want to stay there, yes or no, okay? One other thing too, I am supporting Strongman 254. I watch his videos. I watch them to the end. I like, and sometimes I comment. I think he's doing a wonderful job. Seeing the volume of work that he's doing there and how dedicated he is to it. And that he's doing it and not even getting paid for the work, really, because of the agreement that he had with Marwa coming into the job. So I would implore people to watch his video. That's a good way of supporting him. Watch his videos. Watch them in their entirety. Like, comment, and share, so the videos can keep going out and so that he can make money, because I think he's monetized now. Another thing too that I've observed, I subscribe to Mayugno's channel. I like Mayugno, is very committed. I fell in love with him when he volunteered to work on Mama Ann's house. I think he's a very genuine person, a very kind person, and I applaud him for that. But he gets excited too easily. It can cause embarrassment. And I think somebody needs to talk to him to calm his enthusiasm down. Just temper it a little bit, so it doesn't come off as if he wants the spotlight for himself every time. It doesn't come off as him being very ill-mannered when other people have the mic, so to say. He cuts them off by coming in with his own stories and people can't get their story out. I don't like that. It's irritating, it's pissing me off. But I think he's a good person. And he's a happy person. But there's a time and a place for everything. So before he comes on camera and get into that mode, they need to talk to him in the background, just to temper his enthusiasm a little bit. I'll leave it right here, guys. I don't want this video to be too long. I thank all of you for supporting me through watching my videos, liking, commenting, and sharing. I'll come to you with another video at another time, all being well. Thank you so much. I leave it right here.